And now for a Next News special report.
Breaking news, Patriots. The 2024 election just got a seismic shakeup. Trump's new VP pick has Washington in an uproar, and we've just got exclusive footage of J.D. Vance's first appearance that you won't believe. Plus, hold on to your hats. We're about to show you Trump's latest campaign ad that is setting the internet on fire. And if that wasn't enough, wait until you see the CNN report that has Democrats in a panic. Stay tuned for my final thought. It's a shocker you cannot afford to miss. Now, folks, before we dive into this bombshell report, let me tell you about something that's got the power companies shaking in their boots. Just like Trump and Vance are set to take on the Washington elite, there's a little device that is taking on greedy utility companies. With energy bills skyrocketing, this gadget is a game changer. Here it is right here. It plugs right into your wall, slashing your power usage and putting money back in your pocket. It's like having Trump's negotiating skills working for your electric bill. Don't wait. Go to don'twastepower.com now for a 60-day risk-free trial, 65% off. That's don'twastepower.com. Now, the political world is reeling from Donald Trump's latest move. The former president has tapped J.D. Vance for VP and is sending shockwaves throughout Washington. Trump's first major campaign ad since the announcement is nothing short of electrifying. Let's watch that together.
Trump has left the building. Over.
We can now project the winner of the presidential race. Donald Trump wins the presidency. What started off as unlikely, impossible, is now reality.
I will fight for you with every breath in my body, and I will never, ever let you down.
We have a president who actually fulfilled the promises he made during the campaign. Securing the border to foreign policy.
He now has a record as president that's pretty damn impressive.
Breaking news out of Palm Beach,
The FBI has executed an unprecedented search warrant at President Donald Trump's Mar-a-Lago estate. The former president has both sides of the political aisle up in arms.
This is a dangerous and unstable moment in American history.
The Justice Department has just indicted former President Donald Trump.
For 7 years, they hated him, they targeted him, they hunted him.
This is the epitome of the abuse of the prosecutorial power to preempt political decisions.
I never thought anything like this could happen in America. The only crime that I have committed is to fearlessly defend our nation from those who seek to destroy it. The more that a broken system tells you that you're wrong, the more certain you should be that you must keep pushing ahead. They want to take away my freedom because I will never let them take away your freedom. They want to silence me because I will never let them silence you. They're not coming after me, they're coming after you, and I just happen to be standing in their way, and I will never be moving. On November 5th, 2024, justice will be done. We will take back our country, and we will make America great again. America will always rise to every challenge and overcome every danger.
Donald Trump seems to always get stronger when challenged. These types of things, I think, give him strength.
When I'm reelected, I will totally obliterate the deep state. As long as we have pride in our beliefs, courage in our convictions, and faith in our God, then we will not fail.
Every time I see him, I think how close we were to losing him. And he's standing up and he's fighting, literally taking bullets for us. This ad is a reminder of Trump's resilience. From his unexpected 2016 victory to the relentless attacks he's faced, it is clear that Trump's fighting spirit resonates with millions of Americans. The message is crystal clear. He's not backing down, and he's in this fight for the long haul. Now let's talk about the newest addition to Team Trump. J.D. Vance made his first campaign appearance, and it's got people talking. Here's what he had to say.
We have some press in the background for the next 10 minutes here, so I have to be careful here. I don't want to give anything away for what I'm going to say tonight. I joke with the president that, I'm very excited about this evening, and I don't plan to screw it up, but if I do, it's too late. He made the pick, right? It's official now. We're going to get out there and try to fire up the crowd tonight and make the case, a very easy case to make, but an important case to make, that we have got to reelect President Donald J. Trump to the White House, right? Now, what I'll do here is talk a little bit about what is at stake in this election. I'll talk a little bit about what I'm going to try to do as his running mate, and I'll talk a little bit about why the Biden presidency has been such a complete. I keep on thinking to myself, what's the best way? And this is part of what I've been going through as I think about what I'm going to say tonight. What is the best way to articulate why it is that reelecting President Trump is so important? And there are all these different sort of spins that you could take on it. One is you could say, with apologies to our friends back there, the media has lied more aggressively and slanderously about a guy, and he keeps on coming through it. He keeps on persevering. He keeps on fighting. President Trump has taken everything that they've thrown at him, and he's come out stronger, and the country has come out better for his service. We should be grateful to him, and I know that all of us in this room absolutely are. But, it's the way that we saw that, the contrast between the lie that the media tells about President Trump and the man that all of us actually know. Of course, we saw it in really, really stark definition on Saturday.
Oh, we certainly did. Vance's words cut through the noise. He's not just another politician. He's a fighter ready to stand shoulder to shoulder with Trump. His commitment to the cause is palpable and exactly what the base has been craving. Now, you might be wondering how all this is playing out in the polls. Well, CNN, yes, you heard that right, CNN is reporting some numbers that have got to have the Democrats sweating. Watch.
Look at the map right now. That gets Donald Trump to 303. And there's new polling today that shows the president's approval rating in these battleground states is below 40. The president's ballot number right now is below 40 in most of those states, and it's at 42 in Nevada. It's very hard in 16 weeks, we count the votes 16 weeks from tonight, to turn that around. Plus, Democrats are now worried. They think, I'm not saying this is going to happen, but what they're saying is the president's going to have to spend more time and more resources on places like Virginia because it's competitive, on places like New Hampshire because it's competitive. You look at this map as it plays out, and there are Democrats making the case, and we have Wisconsin blue here. Let's move Wisconsin over here. There are Democrats making the case that Donald Trump is on a viable path as of today to get to 330 electoral votes, Wolf, or even higher, because they see other states in here. The Trump campaign says Minnesota. The Trump campaign says maybe New Mexico. Let's be cautious. Those are blue states traditionally, but the president's standing, his approval rating, his ballot number, people's views about how old he is, and people who view the state of the economy are very bad for the president right now. And so even if you just go back to where we start, Donald Trump is in command. The numbers are getting worse for the president, Wolf, and Donald Trump has an opportunity with this convention to build it even more.
Build it even more. You catch that? CNN's own analysis shows Trump potentially clinching 303 electoral votes with a path to a staggering 330 or more. This is not just a win, it's a landslide in the making. But wait, there's more. We've got our hands on some leaked internal polling from the DNC, and it's even worse for the Democrats than CNN is letting on. Take a look at this electoral map. This map shows Republicans securing a whopping 358 electoral votes. This is not just a victory, it is a political earthquake. And if you thought things couldn't get any worse for the Democrats, think again. Fox News is reporting on an Associated Press poll that's got to have Biden and his team in full panic mode. Watch.
We have some new polling data from the Associated Press that reveals a staggering number of Americans want President Biden to drop out. 70% believe he should withdraw so that Democrats can pick someone else. That is stunning. But this is even more stunning. 65% of Democrats agree. Biden's been waiting for the numbers. Well, we have them. The nightmare poll comes as calls to ditch President Biden are back after quieting down in the wake of the assassination attempt against former President Trump.
And now Joe Biden has COVID. So you heard that right. 70% of Americans want Biden to drop out. Even more shocking, 65% of Democrats agree. This is not just dissatisfaction, it is a full-blown rejection of Biden's presidency. Let's break it down. Trump and Vance are hitting the campaign trail with a message that's resonating across the country. They're talking about issues that matter, the economy, border security, and putting America first. Meanwhile, Biden's presidency is imploding with his own party turning against him. The mainstream media might try to spin this, but the numbers don't lie. We are looking at a potential repeat of the Reagan landslide of '84. The American people are fed up with the failed policies of the Biden administration, and they are ready for a change. This election is shaping up to be a referendum on the direction of our republic. Do we continue down the path of big government, open borders, and American decline, or do we choose a return to prosperity, security, and American greatness? The choice is becoming clearer by the day. Trump and Vance are offering a vision of America that's strong, proud, and free. It's a message that's cutting through the noise and reaching Americans in every corner of this great nation. If you got value from this report, tap subscribe. My final thought is next. Patriots, the wind's at our backs, but this fight is far from over. The polls, the momentum, they're all pointing to a red wave in November. But remember, complacency is the enemy of victory. The establishment won't go down without a fight. They'll throw everything that they've got at us. So stay vigilant, stay passionate, and most importantly, stay engaged. Our republic's future hangs in the balance. This is not just an election. It is a battle for America's soul. Let's finish what we started.
Congratulations, you made it to the end of the video. Now keep up your quest for truth with this next news report. And if you found our channel enlightening, join the millions who agree with you. Tap subscribe. Thank you for watching the Next News Network.